What's up guys, macadii here, and today guys, a brand new UU live. This is in fact a live stream where what we're going to be doing is doing some laddering and also some viewer battles after this. Now this is a team that we have built a few weeks ago, but it is a really fun team to use. It abuses the fact that we've got normal Gyarados down in UU, which is really hype. I cannot wait to use this guy again. The team worked really well in the last live, and I figured why not give the team another go and see how it goes, because I really enjoyed using it. So we're just going to quickly run through the team. We've got a very standard Dragon Dance Gyarados, a physically defensive Ampharos with Rest Talk, which is really nice, pairs really nicely with Gyarados. And on top of that now, we have the Stallbreaker Shaman, which works so well with that Seed Flare, Earth Power, Dazzling Gleam, and Synthesis. I was not sure if to go for Synthesis or Rest there, but I decided Synthesis works better. It loses you a little bit less momentum as well, which is really nice. We've got the Golden Walnut with Rapid Spin, Stealth Rocks, Volt Switch, and Gyro Ball. Max Spadef, which gives us a Rocker and also Spinner, and a sort of just all-round really bulky guy. We've got a Choice Scarf, Morgana here, with Healing Wish and Trick. Healing Wish allows us to heal up one of our Pokemon, which can be really good late game. And finally Trick as well, because there's a lot of bulk in UU. Finally, we have got Life Orb Infinite, which is working really nicely, with Flare Blitz, Close Combat, U-Turn, and Earthquake, because that stops a lot of problems like Snorlax can be a big problem, especially for the rest of the team. So having something that can just nuke it is absolutely fantastic. Hippie Love obviously helps us with Suicunes and stuff like that. So yeah, those two in tandem just work really nice. And we've got a really nice Firewater Grass core going on. Julius Master, thank you for making out the stream. Also Grey Kiram as well. Daniel Kelly, Mike, Dome96, Midia, thank you for making out the stream. Who else have we got? I think that's everyone. Zahi as well. Thank you guys for making out the stream. Petros Charalambus, thank you for making out the stream. Right, what we're going to do is, without further ado, do a little bit of laddering and see how this team fares. Let's see, can we actually oh, we need to show all teams, because I redid it so it's near the top. Mikey Gunshaw, thank you for making out to the stream. What we're going to do is look for a battle. Now, it's a while since I've used this team, so we may have to get a little bit used to this. Right, this guy's got a very interesting team. So, one thing I'm noticing is the lack of hazard removal, which is pretty sweet. So, we do have to watch out for that very scary Mega Sharpedo. We have got the physically defensive Ampharos, which is really nice. The One Lonely Cow, thank you for making it out to the stream. I think there is almost no harm at all in going out into Fortress. We can work around anything that he's got. He does have that Chandelure. To be honest, considering how weak his team is, I guess it isn't the weakest, but it is nice. He also only has access to rocks in the form of Infinite. I'm thinking Stealth Rocks is our best bet here. So, we are going to go and set up our rocks. He goes to the Will-O-Wisp. Okay, just in case, I guess, in case we were going to switch there. Unfortunately, our Ampharos is not Mega, so we don't really have a switch into this. A King is bored. Thank you for making out the stream. Right. So the question is, do we need Golden Walnut for anything? Let's see. The rest of the team, I'm pretty confident we can handle whatever he's got. It could be quite nice with that. We don't particularly have the best switch into Chandelure. Now, this is going to be... I know this is breaking out the calcs early, but he's going to be going for... So, offensive Dragon Dance versus Chandelure. Because if we could keep this round, it might be useful. Chandelure, let's just go for the choice specs. So we are going to be able to take a hit. And we do, imagine we KO back with Waterfall. Yeah, we do KO back with Waterfall. He doesn't have the best switch in the world. Okay, so we're going to go to Gyarados here. He does go for Shadow Ball. Okay, fair enough, in case we were deciding to switch. So that was quite a... interesting play. But what we can do now is just fire off a Waterfall, which is really nice. We do definitely outspeed this guy and potentially KO. So he does end up switching out. He goes into Regice. 41%. Okay. He has got the Absorb Bulb. Okay. Oh. So we're going to go... We definitely outspeed this guy, don't we? 218, yeah. So we took KO with macadii, which is fantastic. I couldn't really get Dragon Dance up, which is a bit of a shame. So we'll just have to see. But yeah, our Ampharos is looking really nice. He does go into that Infinite. We need to Mega up for that Ampharos if we get a chance. The question is, how useful is macadii? It is relatively useful. I might be able to take a hit from Infernape if it's Choice Scarf. Infernape. OU Mixape. Fire Blast, I can't take a close combat. But I can take everything else, which is interesting. We need to get that Mega off with that Ampharos as soon as possible. I feel like this guy is either going to be Life Orb or he's going to be Scarf. Looking at his team, this is probably his Scarfer. As I said, we can't take a Flare Blitz though. Do we need to keep macadii around? It does really work well against his team, but I don't have anything that I can switch in. So we can then go into Ampharos if he decides to go for that. If he goes to close combat, we can lock ourselves into go into Morgana. Okay, I think we do sack off macadii here. He goes to the Thunder Punch. Is he Life Orb? He is Life Orb. Okay, that's good to know. Right. So the question is, what do we do from here? 328 speed is going to be outspeeding everything apart from our own Infernape. We don't really want to risk that. He is going to be physical. So Ampharos is probably our best switch here. We can Mega Evolve. We can go for that Volt Switch, which is really, really nice. Get some initiative if he decides to stay. And we'll see from there. Too strong. Absorb Bulb, Regice. Yeah, low ladder in a nutshell. We need to work our way up the ladders. I know we sort of bounce between the ladders, but we're slowly making our way up for each of them, and I think that's the good way to go. Obviously, we will be going on to OU on this Sunday, which will be very, very fun. So we'll be laddering properly in OU then, and we've got my favourite team up on there, so that's going to be really, really fun. But this one's just quite a fun team, and we'll see what he decides to do. He is considering this. I could have gone into Gardevoir there. My issue with that is the fact that the Sharpedo could come in for free, and that's very, very spooky. I've still got my Fortress as a check to Sharpedo, so that's going to be okay. I don't want to take too much damage with Ampharos, because it does wall a lot of his team, but we'll just see what he decides to do here. We do Mega Up. Is he going to go for that CC? He does go for that CC. Crit. Oh, good. That would have done like 50%. Oh, that makes me so sad. And the Volt Switch is going to kill. Okay. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go into our own Infinite. He doesn't know what set this is. We haven't eliminated his Scarf yet. So I guess he may not have a Scarf for thinking about it, because he goes into the Chandelure. We know this is Balloon. We can't do it because we need to break that Balloon. He's got us there. So we're gonna have to U-turn. Question is into what? Because my problem is I don't want that Mega Sharpedo sweeping this late game. Have you considered using Ampharos in PU? I haven't had a chance to use it in PU. But I can imagine would work pretty well. So, I think we just U-turn here. We kind of have to. That's our only play. Dark Shadow 78, thank you for making out to the stream. So we do break his Balloon. So, let's see. So Hippie Love does a lot against his team, which is really, really nice to see. We do have to watch out because of the, what's it call it on that? The Sap Sipper. Mega Ampharos. Am I going to be able to recover up on anything? See, that's my problem. That crit is going to make too much difference, because I don't see anything that we can recover up on without getting absolutely destroyed. So I think we're going to have to, unfortunately. Which makes me really, really sad, because Ampharos would have put in the work otherwise. But we can go into our Infernape again and fire off an EQ. Mega Transition is so beautiful. It is, definitely. We can fire off an EQ here. That's absolutely fine. We still have checks. We have a check to the Mega Sharpedo. So that's not the worst thing in the world. Toxicrate the God, thank you for making out to the stream. I hope you have a good time. We're just on to our first battle, so you haven't missed too much. It's going to be interesting. He does go into the Sharpedo. Now, I'm predicting the Protect here. So, Let's see. So we could go straight out into Fortress. We aren't max defense, though. That's the only thing. Hippie Love, I'm pretty sure, can take a hit. Okay. Now we need to do some calcs, because Sharpedo versus Fortress. Okay, Volt Switch doesn't do enough. Really doesn't do enough. Gyro Ball really doesn't do enough either. Doesn't manage to get that Protect off, which is fine. We can just go for a Volt Switch here. He does Mega Up here. Goes for Crunch. Now that's interesting, because he's going to be 339 speed. Oh, we get that crit, which is nice. Crunch is doing a lot. Now, I'm pretty sure Shaman. Ice Fang. I can take an Ice Fang. Okay. So I can just go for a nice Earth Power there. And I think that's probably our best bet. Because we're not going to outspeed with Morgana. Yeah, we're going to go into Hippie Love here. Earth Power. Because we'd have taken a Crunch. That crit just lost us the game. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Right, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to fire off that Moonblast. That crit made so much difference. Those two crits, kind of. We'll see what he's got for us. If he's not got Waterfall... He does have Waterfall, and we can take it. Okay. We're not out of the woods just yet. But we'll just have to see. I think he's got us here, though. He does Shell Smash. 258 speed, he's going to be outspeeding us. Yeah. Ah. Oh my goodness. So make a Deoxys speed video. Oh, I do need to make a Deoxys speed video at some point. Night Slash is going to take us out. Man, those crits. Okay. Fortress. Take a hit, maybe? Miss something? Oh. Yeah, Iki's going to take us out, and that is game, unfortunately. Maybe we need to put Mach Punch on this Ifrit. Razor Shell, and that's going to take us out. Ah, those crits. Okay. Right. Are we going to predict the first turn Cloyster lead? Because we could if we wanted to. And I think we're going to. So we're going to go into Ampharos, but we're not going to Mega Up. He does go into Crobat. Well, we're going to Mega Up now, and we're going to go for the Dragon Pulse, because I'm predicting that switch out into Crocodile. It's a very hyper-offensive team. Not much in terms of defense. So we'll just see what this guy decides to do. Does go into Crocodile. He is Moxie, most likely Scarfer. Yeah, that's looking Scarfed. But, let's see. So we could go into Gyarados here. We are Intimidate. The middle ground's the Fortress. Because we still don't know what... this Crocodile could not be Scarfed, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be Scarfed. Oh, we would get so much initiative if we got this. Okay. We're risking it. For that chocolate biscuit. Okay, great. I'm going to pop a sub and see what he decides to do. Does go into Crobat. He has the Infiltrator though, that's the only thing. I still think it's worth just going... is he going to be Banded Bat? Versus Gyarados. Let's see. If it lets me scroll, it's not letting me scroll. Right, apologies. Let's just do that. Let's see. Yeah, Cloyster just outclasses, no, sorry, Fortress outclasses Cloyster, definitely. So Brave Bird, that's intimidated, so he is going to do a lot to us. Okay, I don't think it's worth it. We should have just gone for damage. Gets a taunt. Oh. Okay, I was expecting Brave Bat there. But we can fire off another Dragon Pulse. He's already tried to switch into Krook once, and that stung him. So we're going to see. Does go for Brave Bird, yeah. He's sacking this guy off. Sir Francis, thank you for making out to the stream. I hope you have a good one. We're just having a go with a very interesting Mega Gyarados plus Ampharos team. And we do get a crit, which is fantastic. Erica Pinto as well. Thank you for making out to the stream. Let's see. Question is he going to go for the EQ again? I'm kind of inclined to say he's not. But this guy I really need because it helps me a lot. Does it help me? It kind of helps me because I can come in on this guy. Yeah, Choice Band NT is really, really nice. I think we're going to Fortress. We can take any hit from Crook. He's probably going to... He does go for that Stone Edge. That's great. And I think it's Rock's time. Does go into Cloyster here. Cloyster's very, very spooky for our team, I've just realised. Let's see. Cloyster. UU the janitor. So we do 51%. And I think that's enough for me, because I can take 2. So I can Volt Switch here. We might have to sack something. Oh, he does get that Spadef drop. Is he going to... He's not. Okay. That's great. Question is, what are we going to sack? Gyarados is relatively useful, but it doesn't outspeed a lot of things. Mega Absol is going to be spooky. We do really, really need Ampharos for that. Gyarados... Oh, Rock Blast is going to body us. But we need Golden Walnut again to come in and Volt Switch. So I'm thinking probably... Darmanitan as well is absolutely crazy. Have we got ways? We have got ways to handle... Okay. This is tricky. But I think Gyarados, you're going to go down. We drop his attack. That might make a difference, actually. I think we might even live. We can go for Waterfall Kill. 16%. We are 252. 17 to 20. Okay, so we kill. Icicle Spit. 4. No, we don't win. We don't make it, unfortunately. But we can go into Fortress here and get that Volt Switch off, which is fantastic. So what Golden Walnut is for? He is the Spike Setter. Okay. So the question is, who do we go into now? We know what his Scarfer is. I think we're going to go into Ifrit here. He doesn't know if we're Scarf or not. We can bluff the Scarf. We need to get rid of these T-Spikes at some point, though. I'm not sure on what, but we will try. Yeah, very, very few Pokemon can switch into Entei. Entei is so spooky. In draft format especially, as well. Just absolutely crazy. Okay, goes into Haxorus. I can't afford for this guy to set up. So, we're firing off a CC here. Yep, we need it. We couldn't afford that. There was nothing there's nothing we could do. I wasn't anticipating 2 Scarfers on his team as well. And that leads me to believe he might have... It says Arcanine defensive. It probably is defensive. with what we got left, we can handle the rest of this guy's team. Arcanine versus Infernape. UU all-out attacker. Earthquake. So we don't do a huge amount with Earthquake. E-Speed isn't going to do masses either. So the question is, do we get ourselves worn down and then we can go into Shaman? And Earth Power. Okay, Earth Power kills. Oh, that's Infernape. Arcanine. Earth Power does a decent amount after an EQ, so I think we're just going to go... or do we just U-turn? Because we can go into Ampharos. I think we go into Ampharos here. And he's still got use. We can go for one Dragon Pulse here. In case he decides to switch, and then we're going to rest. Yeah, you don't need the coverage of Enter. You just literally spam it. It's absolutely crazy. He goes to Morning Sun. We're going to fire for Dragon Pulse. 50%. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Well, we're going to rest here. If he does decide to switch out, that's no problem at all. Because we can get us... We can go for Sleep Talk. We're slower than him, so we can actually, next time we can go into... he does go for Flare Blitz. That's fine. Jared Ortega, thank you so much for making out to the stream. We do get the rest, that's fine. It doesn't make too much difference. We're going to have another Sleep Talk. He can't switch here. His best bet would be to go into Crook. If we get the Volt Switch here, nope, we don't. But we can Volt Switch here. A Volt Switch would allow us to go into Shaman. He does end up doing the wrong move. As we get the Volt Switch off, which is fantastic. 40%. That is definitely within Shaman range. We're just going to double check. Ampharos. Mega Ampharos. We'll just say that. Volt Switch 37-44. Okay, so he is physically defensive. We can go into Shaman here. And we can have a good day. Because we can now go for a Earth Power, which is fantastic. And that should be able to take out that Arcanine. He has no switch-ins to this. Yeah, it's basically like X-Blast. How X-Blast spams Boom Burst. Is NT with Howl a thing in UU? No, normally it's banded. It just doesn't have the... It's basically, you just want it to come in and each time it just nukes something. You can't really afford to do anything else with it. Goes into Absol. Now, he could pack the Protect here. But I'm pretty sure... Mega Absol. Yeah, well, that's Ampharos. Shaman. I can take a Sucker Punch. Question is he going to go for Protect here? I think he's either going to go for Protect or Sucker Punch, so I Synthesis here. Yeah, okay, fantastic. I love how the music changed when it went right. And I'm pretty sure Seaflag kills. Dazzling Gleam kills as well. Let's just Dazzling Gleam. Fantastic, and I think we win from there. So that's great. Todd1122, thank you so much for making out to stream. I hope you have a good time. We are going on a bit of Shaman sweep here, which is fantastic. Shaman, I love Shaman. It's so good. I love that thing so much. And for some reason it's making funny noises, and for some reason my latest subscriber text is messing up as well. So we're just going to fix that. Ooh, there you go. Okay. That is fantastic. Okay, let's keep going and see. I like Gubs' idea of using Zoroark with two Nasty Plot users in Lucario and Thundurus to allowing it to disguise itself easier, but it didn't really work. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Zoroark, I must admit. I don't think it is particularly great. Let's see. So I am anticipating a couple of potential... probably Dumb Manatown lead. He doesn't have Stealth Rocks or Hazard Removal, so that's interesting. I am really anticipating this guy leading. So, I think Ampharos is our best bet here. Leads up with Dom. And we can Mega up here and go... Oh, no, I don't want to click that. We want to click there. And I think we just go for a Dragon Pulse here, because he could decide to stay in. And that's going to do a lot of damage. We need to get rocks up ASAP. I could have probably just led off and just got rocks up. That would have been pretty sweet. But something's got to take a decent hit. It could be the Doublade. Goodra. Oh, you're not taking that well. Okay, fantastic. Right. Question is, do we make the bold play of going out into Gardevoir? I think we do. We can take a hit. We do get the Sapsip, which is cool. Draco, that's absolutely fine. Scarf is going to come in handy. So I want to keep that. I will be taking battle requests later on. Yeah, the text does move about a bit. I do apologise for that. So the question is, do we pull a double here? Because we really could if we wanted to. Because I'm anticipating the Doublade. Now, Doublade versus Shaman. Come on, Shaman, you can kill. With an Earth Power. We don't kill, but he can't do masses to us either. Actually, how much does Gyro Ball do? Okay, even less. Do we predict the switch? I think we predict the switch. Ah, got him. Okay, fantastic. So we could go for Seed Flare here, because this is still going to do a really good amount of damage. We could drop his Spadef, or we could just go for Earth Power. I think we just go for Earth Power. 83%, that's great. And what's he going to do? He goes for Toxic. Well, we can switch that and take anything, so that's fine. I'm going to fire for Seed Flare, in case he decides to be cheeky. He goes for Protect. Okay, so he's like a Toxic Stoolie set. That's absolutely fine. Going to go for another Seed Flare. We can recover up on a couple of things. Well, maybe not, but Goodra, he is Sapsip for Goodra, isn't he? Okay. That's fine. We got some damage off from Doublade, and that's all we needed to do. We're going to go for the cheeky switch back into Morgana. He goes for Flamethrower. We can take those. That's great. And basically now, we can fire off Psyshocks with impunity. 49%, that's great. Flamethrower, so he's... Oh no, he has leftovers. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone for Moonblast there, but I wasn't sure if he was going to go into that Gyarados. Blastoise is UU. Oops, you're mad. Are you mad? But yeah, we can take out the Goodra, which is great. If the Alakazam comes in... No, Darmanitan comes in. 317 speed. Okay, he's going to outspeed us. I think we just go into Ampharos. It's our best bet. He's not got anything that can hit us massively hard, which is really, really nice. Mega Ampharos is going to be kind of our win condition going on from here. If he goes to EQ, he goes to... This is weird. Will-O-Wisping Darm. Okay. We're just going to go for Volt Switch, because we can set rocks up now. He goes into Doublade. That's great. If he does decide to go into Darm, that's fine. We just need to get Stealth Rocks up now. Because we're sturdy. This is basically our main job. Flare Blitz, you can do that if you want. So is he Scarf? I thought he was Scarf. Or is he Life? The Will-O-Wisp is really confusing me. But we can just go for a Volt Switch here. Then take us out. That's fine. And we can go into our Ampharos here. And go for another... We're going to go for Dragon Pulse, I think. Let's see. He does go for Flare Blitz. I was not expecting him to do that. He is Life Orb. No, that was a Recoil. I don't know what set he is. We've got to be a little bit careful of that. He goes into Alakazam. Okay. Ampharos still has potential. He's probably going for Dazzling Gleam here. Oh, you know what we could do? We could go into Gardevoir and Healing Wish later on. So I want to keep this around. The question is, what are we going to sack? What isn't useful? Infernape isn't very useful right now. So we're going to go into Infernape. He goes for Psychic and takes us out. Now Gyarados. Alakazam. Psychic doesn't even... Oh no, that's 80 HP. We can take any hit. We may go for T-Wave. But I think it's our best bet here. Let's go for Waterfall. He goes for Psychic. We can take 2 of those, so that's fine. We brought him down to a Sash, which is what we really needed to do. And we can now spam Moonblast, which is really, really nice. N-Tier is no way the best wall breaker in OU. Yeah, I don't know how it would do in OU, to be honest. Now the question is he going to go into his own Gyarados? No, he doesn't. Okay, so he sacks off Alakazam. Does go into Jolteon here. That's fantastic. I didn't want this guy setting up. So I think what we're going to do is just go for Waterfall. He does go for the HP. Probably him Power Ice. Oh, Philip McCloskey. I think it was. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate that. So I think basically what we do here is we go into Gardevoir, we Healing Wish up Mega Ampharos, and then we win. Because that's probably our best bet. We do get the Volt Absorb, which is really, really nice. We're going to go for a Healing Wish. That's fantastic. Okay. So we get the Healing Wish off, and we can go into our Ampharos, heal our Ampharos up to full. Yeah, Victini is very, very spooky. It is annoying about the speed drops, though. We're going to go for a Volt Switch. He does go for that EQ, and we're going to be able to take out that Gyarados. Shell Bell. Okay. And he's probably Specs, so he's going to be stuck into anything. Probably the HP Ice. We can fire off Earth Power. He does take us out. Now Ampharos. Oops, are you mad? Thank you for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. We should be able to take one of these. And now do we kill with a Dragon Pulse? We don't kill. Ah, he got us on this one. That's a shame. But no, that was a really, really good battle. GG, man. Searing Shot. Which one's Searing Shot? Is that the special one? 30% chance to burn. Okay. The pseudo stash. Oh, right. So you got Mega Beedrill team here. No hazard removable, which is always great to see. Leads off with Sableye. Probably going to taunt us. So, I think our best option is to switch out here. But we can still go for that Volt Switch, as he goes to Willow. Oh, we could have just set up our rocks there. Okay. Shaman is probably our best bet. I look like Russell Howard. Thank you very, very much. I do need to shave. I know, it's terrible. I look like Russell Howard, but without the lazy eye. That sounds pretty sweet in my book. Let's go for the Seed Flare. Calm Mind. Well, you're not going to be able to take this. 53%, and we get the Spadef drop. Fantastic. Hippie Love coming through. This is why I love Hippie Love. You just spam this, and it's absolutely great. I challenge you, if you win, you shave. Well, we'll have to see. And the Seed Flare is going to drop him. Fantastic. That's one big problem out of the way. Chandelier, your Scarf. You're going to have to go for a fire move. And we've already shown Gyarados can take these. Unless you're like next level. Okay, 36%. Oh, you're Life Orb. Oh, I could have just stayed in. That was a very good play on his part. But I can actually sub up here. And I think that's our best bet. Because he'd be mad to stay in. He doesn't. Oh, he does go to that... Oh, I keep forgetting that he's got things like the Whimsicott. Goes to Cotton Guard. Well, Bounce, he's going to get up to like a stupid level of defense. 24%. That's unfortunate. But it is getting me leftovers recovery. So that's really, really nice. And we can set up Dragon Dances. May not have the... let's go for another Bounce. That can get us heal up a bit. Just notice us occasionally, actually not too often. I need to have a look a little bit more. Goes into Roserade. Oh, this Bounce is going to do a lot. That's fantastic. Gonna go for a Bounce and see what he decides to do. Why do I never use Lucario? I don't know. I've never been a big fan of Lucario. The 90 speed always disappoints me. But I should really use it, I think. 88%, fantastic. We might get a macadii sweep going on here. We can go for a Waterfall. I want to stay behind the sub, because it stops him from paralyzing me or doing anything like that with the Whimsicott. Goes into Snorlax. Now this is where the thing comes interesting. Snorlax. +1 Waterfall. We're not Adamant. We're 252. Oh no, that's not Timid. We are Jolly. 42 to 50. So the question is, do we just switch out here? Yeah, Lucario is very, very frail. Right. I don't want this guy setting up. Yeah, Lucario is amazing once it sets up. How about Infinite? Do we Oko? All out attacker, close combat. Okay. Oh, is he going to set up? Or is he just going to be really, really stupid and go for a body slam? Oh, and he forfeited. Great. That saves my decision. How about Alakazam? Would Alakazam fit on this team? I mean, we could swap out Morgana, but I do really like that Healing Wish, because it helps us a lot in the long run. Yeah, in competitive battling, just having a few speed points less can make him more non-viable. Yeah, it's just that's my problem with it. Right. Another team, I just have the hazard removal, but it's also a team that would not appreciate that at all. The other option is we go into Ampharos, because we can Volt Switch freely on this guy's team. We don't have to worry too much. No, I think Fortress leads off with Entei. We should have gone off with Ampharos there, but we can set up our rocks. Entei is just so spooky. He's probably going to burn us and take us out. He does not burn us. Okay. Gavrilla, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I hope you have a good time. Ooh, he switches out. Okay. Well, Empoleon, you're going to have to eat an Infinite. The other option is Shaman. But I think you can take that. We basically don't want him to set up. My question is, how much does Infinite do to a Cresselia? Flare Blitz. Okay, so it really doesn't do too much. I think we go into Infinite regardless. And we can always U-turn. We can go out into Shaman. And I think that's probably the best way to go. Yeah, you don't know if Lucario is going for Swords Dance or Nasty Plot. That definitely does make a difference. We're going to go for CC. He is probably going to go into Cress. It's difficult to know whether to make that choice or not. Cress is disgusting. We're going straight on to Morgana. I'm not going to go for that U-turn, because it's really, really not worth it. You're forcing a penguin to eat a monkey. We're going to trace the Levitate, which is nice. And he's going to pull a double out into Empoleon. Okay, so that was a good play on his part. Now we don't know. Is this guy going to have Raw? He won't have much for Shaman. So we can go into Shaman. And we can start firing off Seed Flares. Go on, I dare you to go into the crest. Does decide to stay in. We don't get the drop, unfortunately. We're going to have to deal with Stealth Rocks now. Does go into Hydreigon. This is still going to... Would have done a lot. That's a shame. Now, my thing is... With Hydreigon, he's probably Scarfed. Versus Shaman. Do we just... No, that's Sharpedo. We can take any hit. And I could just Dazzling Gleam here. Or we outspeed him, we just bop it. That's great. Okay. Oh, and I'm hitting my mic. Does go into Beedrill. Question is, what's he going to do here? He is going to have to Mega Up, and he's going to have to go for that Protect. So the question is, do we take advantage of that? I think we do. If he stays in and does anything else, he's mad. Okay, he does decide to do that. But we can Mega Up here. Go for a Volt Switch. Volt Switch is probably our best bet. Yes, stall teams definitely do take their toll. He does decide to go for that Protect. So, Beedrill. Versus Ampharos. Mega Ampharos. Volt Switch does a decent chunk. I think it's worth it. He is going to go for that U-turn. We've got enough to take a Sacred Fire, so that's absolutely fine. I'm hitting your mic, you don't own me. Goes into Cress. Oh my goodness, Cress is disgusting. I think Shaman's our switch here. He has 0 switches to Shaman now. Come on, we can break this Cress. I absolutely... If any Pokemon could go and just never exist, it would be Shaman. Come on, that's not fair. We do get the drop. That's what we need. Oh, you're not doing this on me. Okay. No! Why would you... Oh. Why? Oh, come on. Come on, Shaman. Put some spectacles on. Calm mind. Okay, so he made a mistake. If we hit this... We're running out of Seed Flares. I meant to say... You guys know what I meant. Goes into Beedrill. This is still not going to take it. Okay. Right. We're going into Fortress. I'd get rid of Suicune and also Cress. Okay. We know Ampharos can take a hit. I know I'm really wearing my Ampharos down. But I've got things that outspeed the Entei, so... We're going to have to Volt Switch here. Or do we rest? He's going to Protect here. Oh, we could Volt Switch though. U-turn to 36. I need to trick it, probably. He does a Poison Jab. Oh, that's going to kill. Adaptability. That's pretty sweet. The adaptability may make a difference. So we have got a Scarf Gardevoir. No, this is the wrong Gardevoir. Doubles Choice Scarf, Moonblast. Basically a +2. +1 Moonblast. Shed Skin Scrafty, that would be also really, really cool. Defensive core of Weezing and Uxie, that's disgusting. versus how much time we got. Cresselia. Moonblast is a lot. Hey, there you go. Okay, tracing that adaptability. That's great. Yeah, that's the only thing. It does not get recovery. Beedrill. I don't know if Beedrill, will you be able to take a hit from a +1? 54 to 64. Oh, that's modest as well. I don't think we're going to win this one. Missing all those seed flares is going to make too much of a difference. Let's see. Crest just sums up negatives of Pokemon. That said, I use Crest a lot in UU. Oh my goodness. Okay. The question is, what are we going to go into? Gyarados doesn't do a huge amount. It can be handled by the Heliolisk. Let's see. He does go for Poison Jab. But we can trace the adaptability and go for Psychic, because I think this guy's damaged quite a bit. He is from the Sea Flare. Okay, I've got our game plan. Beedrill is very, very cheeky. Ginger Nut, thank you for making it out to the stream. I hope you have a good time. He does go for another Poison Jab, and that's going to take it out. Let's go into Gardevoir, trace it, and go for the Psyshock. Psyshock, this guy could sweep with adaptability. Let's see. Protect. That's fine. I have no problem with that at all. We're going to keep going for Psyshocks. Shark Pro, thank you for making it out to the stream. Empoleon, you're going to get 2-hit KO'd. Yeah, you are. You are going to get 2-hit KO'd. Shaman is pretty good in draft format, I must admit. It's very, very difficult to prep for. Now, the question is, Entei. Entei, you're going to be able to take a hit. So we're going to have to sack Shaman here. Sacred Fire. He did lock himself into that. But we can go into Infernape and we can fire off close combats. We just need to weaken this guy. And then it's all down to Morgana. Or do we go for EQ here? Actually, that's going to do 200, 180. Earthquake is going to do more, hits everything. Heliolisk. We take out the Heliolisk. Great. Oh, I think I know what he's going to be up to now. Okay. Shark Pro, unfortunately, we're going to put you into timeout. Because you cannot post in the chat now for another 5 minutes. And Poison Jab's going to take us out. And I think that's game, unfortunately. We'll be able to trace the adaptability. Go for that Psyshock. He outspeeds us. Okay. Maybe I'm not as fast as I thought. We do have the Choice Scarf. Okay. That's interesting. But he can ban himself into E-Speed, unfortunately. And we will see from there. But I think what we're going to do now, we're going to move over to... whatchamacallit? We're going to move over to viewer battles. So I'm going to log out here. We're going to start a little bit early. And go for that. So let's close down. Let's go and go into macadii. We might have Capsicon. We do have Capsicon. Okay, so first come, first serve, guys, for challenges. So make sure you do that. I think there are some inherent flaws with the team. I think we need a little bit more bulk. We're a little bit too offensively based here. But send me some challenges, guys. And we will see. Okay, so we have got loads coming in. We have got one from Mr. Mime Mania to start with. Mr. Mime Mania. We need to show all teams 105. Why is it not letting me click 105? Is it frozen or something? Okay. Because people keep challenging. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to make that team UU, and then it's going to come up. There you go. Okay, that's a bit better. So, Mr. Mime Mania. Ooh, that Blissey though. Okay. So I'm seeing a lack of rocks options here. I think we're going to need Ampharos. You use your favourite tier. I don't know, it's got a little bit too stally. That's why we're only covering it once, I think. At the minute. But, yeah. Goes into Rotom. That's absolutely fine. We can fire off a nice Volt Switch here and see what he decides to do. Is he going to go for Willow? He does not. He goes for his own Volt Switch, probably going into that Chansey. Okay. Well, we can go into our Infinite here. Mr. Mime's team is so me. It is so bulky. Are we gonna predict the switch? We're gonna predict the switch. We're gonna go for that Volt. We're gonna go for that Flare Blitz. He does go into Blastoise. That was a good middle ground for him. Looking at that though. He's gonna be Mega Blastoise, so we won't be able to do that. I'm gonna fire for a U-turn. He's probably gonna go for the Scald. We can't really go into Ampharos. Fortress, you're probably our best bet. Can you take 2 hits, Fortress? You are Spadef Fortress versus Blastoise. We can take 2. So we're going to go into Fortress here. And see from there. Scald isn't going to kill. He does get the burn. Oh, we do have leftovers. So that's absolutely fine. Stall is definitely not beaten Daniel. It is very, very spooky. We're going to set up our rocks here. He is going to bring us down to 2 HP. And that's absolutely great. What we can do now is we could go into Infinite here for CC. I think that's our best bet. And CC is our best bet. But there being like 5-6 amazing wall breakers, it isn't. See, the regenerator cores I can actually work around. Yeah, that's what I was saying in my thing. It doesn't make a difference about Alakazam being here, because they're all so bulky. He's probably going to go for Defog here. So, are we going to read him? Crobat. Flare Blitz. 64 to 75, so we don't even do that, and that's a max HP with defensive input. I think we might be able to take him out here. He does stay in, and he is the... That was a huge misprediction on my part. Absolutely huge, and that's going to cost us. He is Black Sludge. That was a good play on his part. But we can go into Ampharos and we can get that switch initiative. I think that may have just lost us the game. But we can always go and trick that Blissey. Midnight Sun 13. Thank you for making it out to the stream. Out comes Blissey. Gyarados. Pull a cheeky sub. He sets up rocks there. We can Dragon Dance. Seismic Toss is going to break it, but he can't go for T-Wave here. In case we go for anything else, we can go for Waterfall. 53%. Okay, we got him. We got him. That's great. Can Waterfall again take out the Blissey. Okay. Poor Blastoise, he didn't deserve any of that. Let's see what he decides to go into. If he goes into Chestnut, I'm actually subbing. Predicting a spiky shield. We have got Bounce as well. But we have to watch out for that. It's really hard with Hydreigon. Because you can run Superpower on it. But it still just doesn't work out well. Now, does he Spiky Shield this turn? Probably not. Let's go for Sub. Goes for Spikes. Now, he's going to have Spiky Shield. Versus, whatchamacallit, Gyarados. Waterfall really doesn't do a lot. But I think he's going to be doing something. He's going to Hazard Stack us. He's going to have the Spiky Shield. I think we need to set up here. Okay. This guy may end up walling us to oblivion, which is not good at all. Goes into Doublade. Okay, so we may have this. We can go for a Waterfall here. That's going to do a lot. Shadow Sneak's going to break our sub. 81%. That was a 2-hit KO anyway, so I don't know how much difference that would make. We can go for a Waterfall. That does a lot. I'm surprised how much that Shadow Sneak does. Has he got just Drain Punch on his, whatchamajiggy? Because if he does, that's huge. Goes into Crobat. We can sweep up Crobat. Definitely outspeeding. Which is great. I think he might be. I think he's in trouble. Shoutouts to Setzel MC for making the How to Kill Umbreon guide with Draco and Superpower. Most definitely. Oh, that was painful to see. So we're going to sub. I don't think he's got a way to hit us. No, he doesn't. Okay, so he literally cannot touch us. That's great. I'm going to Dragon Dance here. Can he not touch us? He has Drain Punch. Drain Punch spikes, Leech Seed, and Spiky Shield. Let's Dragon Dance again. It does 2-hit here. Break our sub twice. Okay. We're going to sub again. I think we're going to have to test the whole bounce thing. Just to see. I don't really want to. Because he's going to have the Spiky Shield. No, he's going to have the Spiky Shield. We're just going to Waterfall. Gonna sub again, in case he decides to go for Leech Seed. He does keep going for Drain Punch. We just need to whittle this guy down. I think the rest of the team can handle Rotom Heat, so that's fine. 39%. He does get the flinch. Okay, if we get the flinch here, I think we win. Which is really, really nice. What type do you think the new Mon is? I think... So he is Spiky Shield. Okay. Let's go for Waterfall. And we're going to go for Waterfall here instead. Yeah, and we've got him. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Steel Fairies. I think it's going to be like it looks like Diancie, in my opinion. And a Diancie with... it's like a metal Diancie that someone's tried to build. But that's just my thoughts on it. But, yeah, GG, Mr. Mindmania. Showing how powerful macadii can be. Okay. So, we're going to go... We got a whole load. Okay, Trailer Park Boys. We're going to accept your challenge. Okay. What's he going to lead with? Is the question. I'm thinking this guy. Yeah, GG, Mr. My Minute. That was a really, really good game. I was surprised I managed to get that far with Gyarados. I think I'm going to lead Shaman, predicting the this guy to lead. Go Optney Cooper. Thank you so much for making out the stream. I hope you have a good time. Seto honestly says hi. Good luck. Have fun. Yep, I will make sure to do that. The Deoxys speed, yeah, have a discussion about that. I don't know how I feel, we'll have to see. But I'll have a look into that. Yeah, I'll make sure to do that. Who's a cute T-Pig? Thank you for making out to the stream. Don't forget as well, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to leave a like as well. I would really, really appreciate it. He does lead off with the Entei. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. By the looks of things, Shaman. Oh, Optney Cooper, thank you so much for subscribing. I think what we're going to do... Shaman actually doesn't do particularly well against this guy's team. So, do I just go for it? And go for an Earth Power to get some damage off. It is a speed tie, unless he's adamant, which I think... it is adamant. Okay, so I could get a huge amount of damage off with Shaman. Okay, I think it's worth it. And he takes us out. Okay. That's great. Gyarados is a scrub. Oh. Okay, so Entei is in. We can go into Infernape here. And I think Infernape's U-turn. Debono, thank you so much for subscribing. Infernape, all-out attacker. Can a U-turn kill? 12 to 15, I think not. Okay. It's probably our best bet. And we can just fire off a... nothing particularly appreciates a CC. He could go into that... Okay, we're going to risk it. Oh, I should have U-turn. Okay. That's... Don't think that's defensive. Okay. Right. We got to watch out for this guy. Actually, I think he may just end up sweeping us here. TVR, thank you for making out to the stream. I just noticed our massive weakness to Salamence. That's not good. That's the only problem with Scarf Gardevoir, is it is very, very slow as a Scarfer. So we could go for... Let's see. So Fortress, do you learn Thunder Wave? No, you don't. Okay. It was worth a try. Do you think Volcano will be banned from League play? Possibly, because it is very difficult to switch into. Let's see. I think we just have to U-turn. Oh, he hasn't shown an item. So he could be Scarf. Okay, I think Gyarados can get this Intimidate off. I need ice coverage on this team. Iron Tail. See, he is a defensive set. Unless he is just still offense. Salamence. What? He could be the defensive set. That's interesting. Okay. So I don't want to pop a sub here. I want to go for Dragon Dance. He does go for Draco, so he's like a mix set. Okay. That was good information. But I'm pretty sure a bounce from there is going to kill. He's a very interesting set. Rest in peace, Twitter, Exena, and Miss Piggy. If you guys have not seen the latest one of my Leaf Green randomized Nuzlocke, don't forget to go and check that out. Yeah, Salaman's giving Macadii a hard time on Showdown as well. I just hate that Pokemon. Gardevoir, oh, he does traces that Intimidate. That's a shame. I'm just going to fire off a Waterfall. Goes for Moonblast. That's going to take us out. That's fine. We don't know if this is Scarfed or not. But I'm going to use this opportunity to go into this and... See, I'm really tempted to Volt Switch here. Because I know this is only opportunity to switch into Entei. And then I can just go out into something else. I think that's what we're going to do. Because if we can set up rocks, it would be... he'd be gone with that Entei. So this is only opportunity to switch it in. Yeah, we got him. Preserve that Sash. And we just go into Infinite. Yeah, drafting Salamence. Salamence is very, very good. But we can just go for a... let's just go for... we can go for EQ. Everything's grounded. Yeah, let's just go for EQ. I'm very sure it's going to be Steel Fairy. So Francis, how it works now, I don't know if you've been to some of the recent streams that used to be really hurt. How it actually works is I normally do laddering for half of it, normally about an hour or so, and then I change over to the account and then it's first come, first serve. So if you make it to the live stream and you're quick on your feet, you've got a very, very good chance of being able to do that. You better win us that pick and pizza. I'll try to. Okay. Sceptile. Let's see. Do we need Infinite anymore? No. I think at this stage, this guy's going to give us a problem. A big, big problem. But we speed tie with this guy. I don't think it's worth it. Dragon Pulse is going to take us out. Could have switched into Morgana, but I couldn't work out what he was going to be doing. So we're going to go into Morgana. Now, he knows I'm Scarfed. So he could go into this guy now. I'm going to pull a double. How good is X-Cloud in the GBA? I think it's a good mon. For terms of value, it's great. Oh, he goes into his own Gardevoir. That's unfortunate. Now, does our normal Volt Switch kill? Against Gardevoir. No, it's not gonna... Doubles Choice Scarf, Moonblast. That's Spadef Ampharos. That's pretty powerful. We're going to go into Fortress because I think he's Scarfed. Okay. We're going to set up our rocks here. Because rocks late game could be very, very interesting. Anyone else seen someone called Drawheart in Showdown before? No, I haven't. Goes into Cobalion. I think Cobalion beats us, though, is the problem. We're going to get that Volt Switch off. He does go for the sub. Yeah, that's it. I think. We could go into Volt Switch. We could... oh, no, we can't trick with Morgana. That's the problem. SD is going to wreck our face. Ironhead. Okay, so maybe he can't touch us. SD. Okay, that's spooky. 33%. Okay. He's nearly there. We need to just... oh, actually, 33%. 62. No, we do need to. I knew Macadii was a burger guy. X-Cloud is Bay. X-Cloud is so good. Ah, we could have Volt Switch there if he'd have got... I forgot he did reveal the CC then. Okay. we got a slimmer of a chance. So what we need to do here is go into Morgana, lock ourselves into Moonblast. If we'd have Volt Switch, that would have been so much better. Shohan, thank you for making out the stream. Yes, I am very, very good, thank you. And I hope you guys are enjoying as well. Okay. I did say Shohan, didn't I? Shohan. Shohan. Okay. We can lock ourselves into Moonblast. Take out the Cobalion. We could potentially clean up with Morgana. We need some prior damage. Here's Morgana. Okay. I'm not going to risk it. Okay, that's fantastic. We can start spamming Gyarados. We just need a little bit of damage off on this guy. He is going to stay in with his Morgana. Or his Gardevoir. Okay. Goes into Swampert. Let's just go for some Gyarados. The question is, how much does a Gardevoir do? Doubles Choice Scarf versus Swampert. Swampert is very, very bulky. We're gonna have to put, yeah, we're gonna have to put loads of work in. But we can take an EQ. We could just chip him down. I think that's our best bet. Critical hit, 93%. Emboar is the sexiest and best Argumon. I very much doubt that. It's going to be close. Oh, okay. This is our best bet. No, it's not going to win. We're going to lose here, unfortunately. Because Moonblast, unless we crit here, or we get a very high roll, isn't going to kill. Nope, and unfortunately that was the high roll. So I think that's going to be GG, Trailer Park Boys. GG, man. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one. And how are we doing for time? Okay. We have now got Daniel Kelly. Okay. Right. Wish him good luck. Have fun. What are we going to lead with is the question. Ampharos is probably our best lead. Rich D, thank you for making out the stream. I hope you have a good time. Hope you all are having a good time. Goes into Cobalion. We're just going to Mega Evolve. We're going to Volt Switch. Zapdos. Oh, Sceptile MC. Mold Breaker. He does set up the rocks. So does that Cobalion set have max speed? I think it does. It does. Okay. I still think we go into Infinite here. And I think what we do here is we go for a CC. Aiden Johnson, thank you for making it out to the stream. Enrico, you need to make sure, if you haven't already, to add yourself to the challenge list, but it's already growing massively, so I don't think it's going to be likely to, sort of, it's not going to be like, I'm forgetting my words now. It's unlikely that you're going to be able to get a battle this time, unfortunately. I'm not, I'm on a bit of tilt as well with this team. I think we need to, it needs some rework, I think, but, it's good just to test it out and see. But don't worry, I am not ignoring the chat. Goes into Gyarados. CC should still do a respectable amount. Okay. And we can U-turn here. We can go into Fortress. And get that Volt Switch off as well, which is fantastic. Oh, he predicts the switch. Okay. Well, that's great, because that means we can go into our Mega Ampharos, and I think that's probably the best way to go. Well, so what's my best Mega on GBA? I would definitely say, well, arguably, stat-wise, it's Mega Pinsir. Mega Pinsir is just absolutely crazy in terms of its damage output and everything like that. Let's just Volt Switch here. He's probably going to go for U-turn. Yeah, Mega Metagross unfortunately is banned, so Mega Metagross is definitely the best draft. Alongside, I would say the Mega Latias, especially Mega Latias. It depends what you want. Like Metagross just has a lot more offensive presence, whereas the Latias have a lot more. They've got recovery and stuff like that, so they actually have a little bit more bulk. So I would say Mega Pinsir based off the number of kill, like the KD basically. It just makes it absolutely insane. It's just crazy. It needs a lot of support for it to work though, but if you can get it right and you're a good player, it just wrecks shop, and there's so few things that can actually damage it. It is so good. Goes into P2, okay. Well, that's great. We can go back out into Ifrit here, fire off a CC. He has a few switches in, but... Or we could go for U-turn here. I'm itching to go for a U-turn. Let's go for U-turn. Mega Gardevoir is very solid as well. Very few things to switch into it. He does stay in. Oh, damn. Okay. Right. I think we can get our rocks up. Rocks look very nice here. Goes for T-Wave. If we'd have just gone for it like we should have done. Let's go for Stealth Rocks. That was a very manly play on his part. Goes into Darmanitan. We're going to Rapid Spin here. So that's going to do a load of damage to him. And we get our Rapid Spin off, which is great. Pokemon Fate not die. I guess. We can Volt Switch just in case he decides to switch. Okay. But now... we just go back out into Ampharos, and we just go for another Volt Switch. He's not megaed up yet with his Sceptile. So that's really nice. I should stick to the pick'ems. I should do. We're going to take out this guy, which is fantastic. Okay. So the question is, what are we going to go into? It's looking like Gardevoir is our best bet. The chat's growing more and more aggressive. Help! Oh. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Oh my goodness. We're still waiting for that Zen Mode Darmanitan stream. If you could pick one Pokemon to Mega Evolve, what would it be? Mega Exploud. You've got to have a Mega Exploud. That would be so cool. Okay, goes into Darmanitan. We trace the Sheer Force. He is going to be able to outspeed us. But he can't come in anymore. I think we go for a rest on a Mega Ampharos. I'm pretty sure we can take two. Oh, we take those like a boss. Okay. So we're going to rest here. He could decide to switch out. But I think it's our best bet. PK100, thank you for making out the stream. I hope you have a good time. But yeah, we're having a go with a Gyarados team down in UU, and it's not the best, but we're having fun with it, and that's the main thing. That wasn't regression, it was passive resistance. Oh, and the stupid subscribers text is messing up again. I don't know what this thing is doing, but it's making me sad. Okay, that's just a bit better. Okay. He lives at 1. We can get a Sleep Talk off, which is great. Flare Blitz is going to still do a respectable amount, but it does give us an answer to Darmanitan. We get the Sleep Talk, and we do Dragon Pulse. Okay. If you could answer to this question, what would you say? I have no idea. Oh, I see. I see. Is it about the Mega? Okay, yeah, Mega Exploud. Mega Snorlax. Ooh, that sounds disgusting. He's forced to go for a Dragon move here, so we can go into our Morgana, which is great. He's going to Mega Up here. He goes for Leaf Storm. That's fair enough. He was not expecting us to stay in. The question is, what do we do here? He could potentially stay in here. How much do we do? Gardevoir versus Zapdos. So we are timid. This is doing a lot of damage. Guaranteed to KO. Okay. Sceptile. Are you all out attacker? Okay. So I think Moonblast is our play here. We don't... We need a faster Scarfer. I completely forgot about the fact that he might outspeed us. Yeah, I don't think Morgana's cutting it as a Scarfer. I'd rather do something like Scarf the Infinite. Yeah, I completely forgot about that fact. Oh well, we can go into Hippie Love here. Fire for Dazzling Gleam. And see what he decides to do. Thank you, Who's a Cute Chibik, for dropping a like on the stream. I really, really appreciate that. Goes into Zapdos. Dazzling Gleam isn't doing much. Okay. I'm going to Seed Flare here, because he's probably going to have to defog. And that's going to Turk KO. I'm pretty sure. Oh, is that? No, that's Spadef. Let's go into our Mega Ampharos. Play the long game. He's going to probably defog. Mike says, I've been bothering Will since the 100 mark, sub mark. Well, we need to go for one more sleep talk here. Now, hopefully, Amp, don't let us down. Don't get that Volt Switch. Okay, he goes into P2. Get that Volt Switch. No, we're going to get that unfortunate move. We can Volt Switch here. He is going to stay in and try attack. That still does a lot. Okay. I guess with the special attack boost. But at the range he's at now, I think Infinite can come in. We can fire for very, very safe close combat. Or do we Flare Blitz? Oh, I really want to Flare Blitz. Infinite versus Porygon. See, I don't think Flare Blitz is going to kill. 33 to 39. No, we're not going to kill. We have to CC here. Going to go into Gyarados. I mean, there wasn't a huge amount I could do. We still have a max HP Mega Ampharos. Oh, no, we don't. That's not good. See, I'm thinking... I kind of need Stone Edge on the Ifrit. Earthquake just means I get walled by so many of these guys. I think this guy needs Stone Edge. I think we go into R1, because we're going to get the Intimidate there. Does Infinite Flow and Thunder Punch? I think it does, actually. Maybe that's the way to go. But this allows us to also hit, what's Majiggy? Things like Salamence. Let's go for Dragon Dance. He does Ice Fang. That's going to do a respectable chunk. But we should be able to do a decent amount. Has he not got leftovers? He does not have leftovers. Okay. Gyarados. Bulky Dragon Dance. Let's just get rid of that. 252. Timid versus... Let's see. Against a Gyarados. Bulky. I should make an Omega Salamence team. I really should. +2. Waterfall does a lot, and that's my negative. Yeah, I think we go for Waterfall. Gets into Zapdos, that's going to 2-hit KO. And that is absolutely great. Who's a cute T-Fig says, I have more amino followers than you do. Oh, that's funny. See, don't forget you owe me a lot of YouTube money. Right. We can just go for Waterfalls here. Goes into Zapdos, that's fine, we can take that out. Oh, I do remember PK100. I remember because you commented on my, what's-majiggy? It was the fish battles, wasn't it? He's going to go for Dragon Dance himself. That's fine by me. Do I go for one of these? Kind of wish your channel was bigger, but with so many big channels, it's hard to get noticed. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. He is going to go into P2. I'm popping a sub here. Recover. Okay. We're going to have to play around this guy a little bit. We can go for DD. Get that up. Which is great. We're going to go for Waterfall this time. 38%. He does go for Tri-Attack this turn. Okay. I'm going to go for Sub, because if he goes for recover, I can Dragon Dance again. He does go for T-Wave. Got him. Okay. That's great. We do 38%. So I'm going to Dragon Dance here in case he decides to recover. He does recover. Okay. EKUH, so you were one of the first 75 subs. First 50, sorry. That's absolutely crazy. We do 50%. I'm going to risk it. Oh, no. Oh, but he does Tri-Attack, and I think we're going to be able to sweep from there. So that's fantastic. We got enough speed to be able to outspeed the Mega Sceptile. Can bounce and see what to go from there. He's going to try and Giga Drain. Hopefully he doesn't have Protect. He does not, and we end up taking him out. That's fantastic. Okay, well played, Daniel Kelly. That was a really, really good match. Gyarados is just absolutely spooky. When macadii chooses to end his channel, he should make a video saying that he should just that I blame Ollie. Oh, that's funny. Right, how are we doing time-wise? We got 1 or 2. Challenge was cancelled. I'm just going to check if he's there. Nope, he is offline. So we're going to move on to the next one. Todd1122. Okay. Very, very spooky team. Mega Aggron going on there. Mamoswine potential lead. I'm kind of predicting the Mamo lead. I still remember when you asked for extra battle one of the teams back when he did that, and I was so nervous. Oh, that was good fun. I remember those. Let's lead off with Infinite. I think he's going to lead off with Mamo. Unfortunately, I cannot skip everyone. It's not really how this works. Okay, so he is in on Aggron. I'm going to fire for U-turn. Come on, you're going to switch. You've got your #1 switch in. What's he going to do? Oh, I wish him good luck. Have fun. Why you bully me? Right. We'll see what he decides to do. He does decide to stay in. He could have taken a close combat, so that's fair dues. Probably going to set up rocks here. We're going to go into Shaman. See what he decides to do. He does set up rocks. I'm Earth Power is going to do a load. Or I could Seed Flare. I think I'm going to Seed Flare. Yeah, unfortunately, I only do viewer battles on Wednesdays. Last time was a bit of an exception because we wanted to do some Mix and Mega. Let's see. I think Earth Power is our best bet. It does go into Cress. I was thinking... It's always tricky. We're going to go for Seed Flare. We're going to try and take out this Cress. It's our best bet. You can see from there. Boom. Don't forget as well, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to leave a like. I would really, really appreciate it. It really supports these streams. We do get the split. Oh, that's what we needed. Okay. He goes to Calm Mind. Okay. We know how this went. We can go for another Seed Flare. And break this Cress. This Cress is evil. One day your channel will become big and Senpai will stop to notice me. I hope I don't end up forgetting all you guys. I'm sure I won't. It's really, really good fun having all you guys here. Okay. We're getting these mad Spadef drops, which is great. You can go for Dazzling Gleam. What's my UU stat right now? Probably pretty low. Because we just started ranking and we had some unfortunate battles. Yeah, it's like really, really low. No, wait. Oh no, because I've changed things. Dash rank. I'm pretty sure we can take anything from this. So, do I want to keep this round? Let's go for a Seed Flare. What unique double typing would you like to see in next gen? Oh, we do miss. That's unfortunate. And we get the special attack drop. Okay, that's not good for us. I'm going to Synthesis. Mike says, if you forget me well, I will conclude that you're the worst with people ever. Yeah, they kind of do lose touch. I do understand that. Let's see. What's he going to do? We can just recover up on this guy, so I'm not too worried. I'm just going to Seed Flare. Oh, we do have that special attack drop, though. I can't afford these Gyarados to set. Do we just go into... No. Let's go into Ampharos. Let's make the safe play. It goes for Bounce. Oh, this is a dead Gyarados. This is a dead Gyarados. That's fantastic. Okay. Because he's locked into Bounce, so he has to go for it, I'm pretty sure. Read my question. What unique type... Oh, what? I forgot about the double timing. I apologize, Shohan. See, I didn't say the Shohan. I would say, like... What? Oh, what could it be? We haven't got a Fire Fairy. Fire Fairy could be really, really cool. He does have the Wackenberry. That's a bit of a shame. At this range, does Dazzling Gleam kill? Because I don't want to use any more Seed Flares. I go into Fortress and set up my rocks? Okay, I think I go for that. Yeah, we're going to go for Stealth Rock here. Or do we Rapid Spin? Ooh, we could Rapid Spin. No, I think Stealth Rocks on his side look a lot nicer. Mega Ember. Gains wings and levitate. That would be cool. The worst thing is if your streams get more followers, you'll almost never see my comments. I'll keep an eye on the comments. Don't worry about that, guys. Jordan Luster's new Pokemon in Korokoro. Yep, there definitely is, and I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be really, really cool. We're going to have to Volt Switch here. I'm not going to let this guy set up. We're going to get into Morgana. If you have more streamers, you'll never see my comments because you don't look enough because you're always sweating out the battles. It's always a very hard mix of things. We're going to trick. We got you. Okay, that's fantastic. We got you, Cresselia. Psyshock does a respectable amount. What do we go into here? Moonblast isn't going to do much. But Psyshock's still not doing much. I think we go for some Moonblast, wear him down, I think, and that's probably the best way to go from here. And we'll see from there. When is the D-League Season 3 coming and will you be batting? There's no confirmation that the D-League will be coming back, or whether I will be invited back. Literally nothing is sorted right now. I think they probably want to get the main GBA over before they decide, before they find out who's going and who's staying, whether there's going to be a D-League and stuff like that. If there is a D-League, I will be so hyped for that. That would be really, really awesome. Jordan loves losers. As I said, thank you for making out to the channel, making out to the stream. I try to make it to as many streams as possible. I really, really appreciate that. I really appreciate it when you guys come out to the streams. It's absolutely great. It goes into Mama Swine. Okay, that's great. See, you Scarf. I don't know if this guy's Scarf. Okay, we're going to go into Golden Walnut. Ice Shard, he isn't Scarf. Okay. He is Life Orb. Well, he's going to wear himself down. We're going to go for a Rapid Spin here. And see for that. Oh, I just realised. Just a minute. I may have done goofed. Because I forgot that Matt was actually meant to be joining. Oh, he isn't able to make it out. Okay. Because I had my... let's see. Has Matt said anything? No, he hasn't said anything. Okay. Mega Absol should be Dark Fairy. That would be really, really cool. Okay, so he is out into Cresselia. We're just going to Volt Switch here. He goes to Healing Wish. Fair enough. What's he going to go into? Oh, he's going to go into the Mama Swine. Okay. He does go into Mama Swine. Oh, I can just Gyro Ball hit him. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, YouTube does have a 2-hour limit, unfortunately. In terms of editing, I'm not able to clip the streams, which is a bit of a pain. I have so many streams I need to clip. It's so bad. I keep forgetting to. Goes into Aggron. That's fair enough. We can just Volt Switch out here. Probably our best bet. Yeah, he's still out. Okay, that's fine. It's between Miguel and... I think George has still got it in him. I definitely don't underestimate him. He is a very, very spooky guy. Right. We can go into Shaman here, though. And go for an Earth Power, which is absolutely great. See, Fizz is the other one. I think it's going to be between Fizz... Fizz is going to... I'm trying to remember how the conferences break down. I think Fizz is going to have a good chance of winning. Miguel versus Fizz is going to be hype. Really, really hype. So it's going to be between Miguel and George and John, I would say. And then on the other side, I've got a good chance. I think Fizz is going to be able to break through. Right, we're going to go for Sea Flare. Only 3 players can win. I think it's going to be between those 3. Oh, we get the Spadef drop. That's great. Goes to Wish. He's got to protect this turn. We're going to Synthesis. Fizz, George, and Mogwai. I think Fizz has got it. I like Fizz's draft a lot. The dual weather is working really nicely for him. People said it couldn't be done. but it has been. She's proved that it can be. Let's see. Oh yeah, because you guys have got your league going on, which is really, really cool. He does go into Alakazam. I know I can take a hit. So I think I'm going to Earth Power here. Goes for Psychic. Okay, so we've broken the Sash. That's great. That's all we needed to do, because we outspeed the rest. We are in Ice Shard range. That's the only thing. But we can go into Fortress now. Fire for Gyro Ball or something like that. Which will be able to KO the Alakazam if he decides to stay in. We could go for Volt Switch. Okay, we're going to go for Volt Switch in case he does... Then something else has to take a hit. That's the problem. Let's go for Gyro Ball. It's a safe middle. And we will see from there. Do-do. Do-do. He does go into Gyarados. Gyro Ball is going to kill it. That's great. Golden Walnut putting in the work. Ah. It's between those four. John, yeah, if I had to rank them, I would go Fizz. Oh, it's between George and Mogwai. Oh, we're going to Gyro Ball here. What do you think of my draft? Feebas, Oddish, Wurmple, Caterpie, Weedle, Magikarp, Scatterbug, Bidoof, Cricketot, Tynamo, Unknown, and Hooper Unbound. Oh, it's broken. You got the hit Hooper Unbound. That's, Oh, I've completely forgotten about Lars. Oh, that's really bad. That's really rude of me. I should not have forgotten about Lars, because Lars is spooky. Yeah, it's between those five. Right. So he does outspeed us. We have ways to handle him. Ifrit is probably our best bet, because we can go for the Flare Blitz. Ironhead, we don't know what set he is. The other option is we go into Gyarados. Gyarados doesn't outspeed anything else. We're going to go for a Waterfall, because I think this guy's got Raw. I think Nips, is Nips coming back? I think he might be coming back to season, so I'm not 100% sure. What do you think of Dan this season? I think it was unfortunate for Dan. Yeah, Crimson's confirmed he won't be back. I don't know about anyone else. We'll just have to see. But I think it's unfortunate that, you know, that he isn't going to be coming back. No, what am I saying? I'm getting my words mixed up. Words. Okay, so I'm... I think it's a shame that Crimson's leaving. I think he's a really, really nice guy. Alakazam, I think I can take a hit from you. Let's go for it. Dan, not making playoffs is a real shame. It would be really, really nice if he could have made playoffs, because he's a fantastic battler. I'd love to be able to play him someday. See, that's the thing. Yeah, he can sweep under weather rather than like a straight weather team. Also, it's dual weather as well, so he's got a great thing going on. Also, like, Garchomp plus Megazard Y is a great core. Megazard Y plus T-Tar is also a great core. So it's really, really nice on his part. You're just going to fire for Waterfalls. Why not? 18%. Dun, dun. Yeah, Lars will be in the middle. So hard to tell. It's going to be a really, really interesting set of matches. And I'm going to have to bet on them for the pick'ems. So that's going to be very, very interesting. We're just going to have to see. Oh. Mogwai, George, Fizz, John, Lars. Yeah, it's between those five. But to be honest, that's a lot of people. But it's so hard to know. Nick's also got a good chance. Nick's also got a good chance. But I think the other five, maybe, I don't know. Nick's got a good draft. But it's not lived up to as good an expectation. It's just disgustingly bulky. We just have to see. And he has been playing Manaphy really, really well. We'll have to see. It's going to be really, really interesting. But GG to Todd1122. That was a really, really fun battle. And we are going to end up, unfortunately, we're going to be finishing up here because we are going to run out of time. So I hope you guys did enjoy the live stream. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. I would really, really appreciate it. Really supports the streams and everything like that. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Macadii out. Right.